Welcome to Setuply, an AI-powered client onboarding and lifecycle management platform.
Welcome back to part 3 in the day of the life of an onboarder. Last time I showed you how I jumped into my tasks, responded to a case, and set a reminder. Today I'm going to show you how I manage my projects on a deeper level. I'm going to go into this first project here on my list because this one is set to close this week and it looks like we're mostly on track. So I'm just going to jump right into that project. And instead of looking at the timeline first, I'm actually going to go up to the dashboard. This dashboard is specific to this project. So unlike the dashboards we created together in part 1, this dashboard is curated only for this project, giving us only information about this project. I love this view because I can see the entire timeline of our project with milestones like training and when it will be completed with some additional dates. I also like that I can see project tasks in sort of a graph view here with which ones are in progress or completed. And if I had any that were not in those stages, we would also see incomplete. I can see if I have any overdue tasks or due today, like our favorite widget from the other dashboards. And I can also see additional information like team members, questions, or change requests. Because our project is moving along quite well, I'm going to jump into the timeline and just see what's left to do here. On the timeline, I can see that pretty much everything is complete, but we still have a 67% here on the completion for the training survey I sent out at the end of our project. So I'm going to give the clients a little bit more time because we're not quite at the end date there yet. One thing I noticed is that since I conducted the training for this client, I've received quite a few emails from different team members asking questions. To me, this means that they need a little additional help, maybe some resources or the offer of open office hours. So I'm going to create an action item for myself on the timeline itself to make sure I provide those resources before we close out this project. If I go over to the left-hand side, I can choose action items, and this is going to apply to the entire project, not just one individual task. Very similar to how our risks used to work, action items has replaced that and given me the ability to categorize my action items in a different way. So I can add an action item to this project, and I can choose from a list of different action items that I came up with beforehand. You can create as many different action item types as you want. But for me, in this case, I'm going to choose the type of training. And I'm going to give it a name like provide more resources. I'm going to make this a private task for myself. And in the description, I'm going to say team needs a little extra resources or office hours. Now I can assign this to anybody on the core team since it's a private task, but I'm going to assign it to myself because I just need to reach out to the project lead and make sure that I'm providing what is necessary. So I'm going to choose project owner. And then I'm going to hit save. And now I have this action item in my project for me to review. So before I close anything out, I know I need to get this done, which is going to help the project overall. Before I can even consider closing out this project, I need to make sure that I have all of the documentation that I need in project files. So I'm going to go over to the left-hand side and choose our project files. Here on the home page, I can see any document that has been sent to me or uploaded to this project that I've either pinned, starred as important, or my recent files that I've been looking at. When I click on one, I can take a look at the details of that particular document, and I can download it right from here. In the All Files section, I can see exactly where those documents came from. On the left-hand side, we have it broken out by project files as a whole, anything that was uploaded directly to project files, anything that was added as a task attachment, anything that came through email attachments, data form attachments, question attachments, client files, or even a CRM integration. And I love that in this view, for instance, our task attachments, it's giving me folders to let me know that the task attachment is on something that's part of the training phase and also part of the task conduct and digital training. I can also click on this one here and see additional details on the right-hand side. This is perfect for me because if I need to make sure that I have something specific in this project before closing it, I can double check and I can also download it. No matter what part of your project you're at, Setuply has the tools you need to stay on track and complete your work.
Check out our website to learn more about our solutions. Request a demo at setuply.com or say hi at hello@setuply.com. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay up to date. See you in the next video.